Welcome to another Dazzle of Bedazzled with me, Zora Amin. Festive season is here and we'd like to wish all our viewers a very happy Diwali and a prosperous New Year. True to the name of our show, the most dazzling event of 2021 happened last week. I'm talking about the Filmfare Achievers Awards. The glitz, glamour and all celebrities at one place. Enough of me talking. Check it out for yourself.
Are you excited for tomorrow's event?
Here at the Maidan Hotel, waiting for the Filmfare Achievers Awards to begin. As you can see, the preps are still on and we are yet to receive celebrities at the red carpet, but we thought we could give you a little sneak peek of what's to come.
I think it's one of the biggest event in a private sector. Of course, Expo, which we are witnessing, is the biggest for our government sector. But in a private, this is one of the biggest event. I'm so happy that we are able to put in together and bringing quite a few people over here. So it's like every day, it's like too much happening over here. But touch wood, God has been kind. God has given me the energy. We're able to go with the flow and somehow make it happen.
सूरज कब दूर गगन से, चंदा कब दूर किरण से,
खुशबू कब दूर पवन से, कब दूर बहार चमन से। ये बंधन तो प्यार का बंधन है, जन्मों का संगम है।
It always feels great to be in Dubai because Dubai is a great place. A lot of energy in this city and a lot of friends. So it's always nice to be here.
What's the one thing that you're looking forward to the most at the event today?
I heard a lot of Arab the stars and a lot of Indian stars are there, obviously. But there are a lot of Arab stars also there. So I want to see all of them together on one stage.
Firstly, welcome to Dubai. How does it feel?
Well, it feels great to be out after nearly 2 years for an event, and I'm looking forward.
With Suryavanshi around the corner, you're back on the screens. How does that feel?
Oh, it feels great. I think it's a great film. Rohit does a great job as a presentation and as a director, and it's a huge big screen film. And I'm so glad that the big screens have opened out and the movie will be on the big screen. And Akshay is fantastic, so it's like, you know.
One last question, sir. If you had to do one role of Jagdeep Saab, which one would that be?
Well, his most loved and biggest hit role was Surma Bhopali.
Hope you have a lovely time.
तुम्हारी मस्त आंखों ने ये कैसा हाल कर डाला कि ये दिल चीज क्या है, मांग लो तो जान दे दें हम, कट के इश्क की गलियों से जाना है बड़ा मुश्किल.
It's wonderful to be here. This is also my first trip out of India since the pandemic struck. So it's extra special. And I think it's beautiful that Filmfare Middle East is celebrating talent. So I'm really, really honored to be here today.
Well, it feels wonderful to be here. And it's a very special day because I'm attending a film fair after many years actually. 2-3 साल से तो कहीं बाहर नहीं गए.
You starred in a film which was on your name, Poonam, starring in Poonam. How was that experience like?
Well, I was very embarrassed initially. I was saying, अरे कुछ और नाम रखिए फिल्म का, ये क्या नाम हुआ? बोले नहीं हमें तो पूनम ही रखना है. And I was not very happy about it. But it doesn't matter, character का नाम था पूनम, तो वो लोगों को पसंद आया. And that was after Noori, so they felt a girl's title role will be appreciated by people. So अच्छा लगा बाद में तो.
When you look back, what according to you is your greatest achievement so far?
I think talking about Filmfare, definitely winning 2 Filmfares back to back in 2007, 2008 was a big achievement. Yeah. चांद सिफारिश जो करता हमारी देता वो तुमको बता.
It feels absolutely wonderful simply because it's, after the pandemic, there's a huge respite and there's a lot to look forward to celebrate the world of entertainment. Yeah.
If there's one piece of advice you could give to budding artists in the region, what would that be?
Believe in yourself and don't give up.
What's the one thing you're looking forward to the most at the event tonight?
Oh, just 4 hours of entertainment.
वहाँ आकर कैसा लग रहा है फिल्म फेयर अटेंड करते हुए?
दुबई तो हमेशा अच्छा लगता है, बहुत ही खूबसूरत जगह है और एक्साइटेड इसलिए हूँ कि फिल्म फेयर अवार्ड हो रहा है यहाँ पे, तो आई एम सो एक्साइटेड, लेट्स सी।
आपका एक डायलॉग हो जाए कि कभी कभी ऐसा लगता है अपुनिच।
कभी कभी लगता है कि अपुनिच भगवान है।
थैंक यू सो मच।
3 चीज़ों की वजह से बनती है, एंटरटेनमेंट, 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 और मैं एंटरटेनमेंट हूँ।
हाउ डज इट फील यहाँ पे आके?
बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है, क्लाइमेट भी बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है।
तो मैम राखी तो अगस्त में आती है, आप यहाँ अक्टूबर में आ गई, ये क्या बात हुई?
ये राखी जो है वो 12 महीने चलती है। तो या 365 days, एंड दुबई में आके बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है। आई लव दुबई।
This is one of the first biggest events that's happening after the lockdown has ended. How does that experience feel like?
I think it feels wonderful, absolutely wonderful. I think people coming back, getting a fresh breath of air in COVID. I think the world has turned upside down, but now I think we have a great future ahead. Cinemas are opening, Bollywood will be back, even Pakistani Lollywood will be back. I think it's great.
आज बहुत ही अच्छा रहेगा मेरे ख्याल से. I'm looking forward. It's going to be a great event. Lot of actors from Mumbai have been flown, and lot of achievers are going to be there. And I'm very, very happy going to be. It's a great event over here. So looking forward.
कि हिंदुस्तान और पाकिस्तान के कलाकार एक साथ एक छत के नीचे हैं. This is very good, you know. बहुत खुशी की बात है और हम चाहेंगे ये कारवां इसी तरह चलता रहे.
तो कोई एक चीज़ जिसका आप बेसब्री से इंतजार कर रहे हैं आज के इवेंट में, तो वो क्या होगी?
वो बस ये इवेंट अच्छे तरीके से हो जाए और इसी तरह के इवेंट और लोग प्लान करें और मुख्तलिफ ममालिक में हिंदुस्तान और पाकिस्तान के कलाकार एक साथ हों.
You're back on the screens with Suryavanshi, being the bad man. How does it feel?
Very excited about finally Suryavanshi releasing. It's one of the very, very significant, important film, and like film made by a director like Rohit Shetty, and I'm very happy that the film is going to be releasing on the day of the Diwali, and my friend Akshay Kumar, Ajay Devgan, and the younger Ranbir Singh are there in the film, Katrina Kaif, and so yes, I'm the main opposition to all these wonderful actors.
When can we expect you to direct in the next?
Yeah, it is. I've got the 2 scripts ready. I directed and produced Karnama first, and then second was my Gazab Tamasha.
How does it feel like being at this glittering event, the Filmfare Achievers Award?
Honestly, it's the most beautiful event put together in such an insanely gorgeous arena, I would say. And this race course is beautiful. And the event is very well put together. So I'm very excited to be performing and getting on stage.
Well, that was an overdose of sorts, right? We'll bring you some more one-on-one interviews with celebrities over the coming weeks. Meanwhile, it's time for a little break. Mental health awareness is one of the most pressing issues of the hour, and the lack of awareness of the different types of mental health issues makes it difficult for us to identify our close ones that are experiencing symptoms. This week, we're introducing a new segment, and for the next few weeks, our expert will take you through what you can do to transform your life. Hi Vidya, welcome to Bedazzled.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Vidya, we're very interested to know more about what is it that you do and why.
I help high achievers who struggle with stress and burnout to have a better work-life balance, live a more meaningful life. So as a high achiever myself, working for corporate the last 22 years and raising 2 sons in Dubai, I was highly stressed out, and that led to burnout. And it came out in physical issues such as diabetes and IBS. I was falling sick often, going in and out of hospitals. In addition, I had erratic weight gain and loss for years. And on top of that, I had huge trouble sleeping. So I came across RTT, or known as RapidTransformational Therapy. It's a multiple award-winning technique that uses neuroplasticity, neurolinguistic programming, and cognitive behavior therapy to go straight into your subconscious mind and remove all the outdated beliefs, and then give you new beliefs to live the life that you deserve to live.
So RTT was able to help you overcome your condition.
I was able to resolve my stress and burnout. Now I am a more productive, higher performing individual and completely calm under pressure.
So you decided to help others using this technique. Could you tell us how that happened?
So I combine the various techniques of RTT along with coaching to go into your mind, your brilliant subconscious mind. Look at your mind as your world's smartest computer. So we go into your mind and then we ask your brilliant subconscious mind the root causes and reasons for your presenting issue.
And what really happened during that session?
We remove old outdated programming, clear up junk files, and then we rewire your mind with the new powerful beliefs that gives you the life that you want to live. You get a powerful recording which is made only for you, which you listen to for the next 21 days.
Could you tell us about any of the cases that you have treated just for us to understand a little more?
So I had a client who came in because I deal with high achievers. So he was a corporate, 30 years experience in corporate, and he was extremely stressed out. And because of that, he was having unhealthy eating habits. He was overweight and he couldn't control on binge eating. So though consciously he's joined a gym, he wanted to exercise, he wanted to eat healthy, but there was something in his subconscious mind that was stopping him. And he went into scenes as a child that was related to his mother rewarding him with treats and chocolates and everything. So now as an adult, whenever he feels low or he feels stressed out, he goes to eating chocolates because that's why we call it as a comfort food. That was his comfort. So he's an emotional eater. He doesn't eat for his body. He eats because of the emotions. So in the session, we remove those beliefs, and then in the recording, I give him exactly what he wants to hear. He wanted to go to the gym 3 times a week. He wanted to replace fruits instead of snacks. And we put these beliefs into his recording, and then within a week, he came back and said that he has stopped his binge eating completely. And then after 3 weeks, he had reduced actually 2 kilos.
Oh wow, we would love to know more from you about how all of us can apply this in our daily lives.
So next week, I'm gonna show you the most powerful rule of the mind that you can use to change your life.
Thank you so much, Vidya. We look forward to seeing you next week. Dua Fragrances, a US-based niche fragrance house, launched their FQ range of celebrity fragrances in the UAE. More from the man at the helm, Mehsam Raza.
FQ is our first celebrity collaboration that we're doing. We've now been in business for 6 years. We started in the US in 2016, and post-COVID, we wanted to expand internationally outside of the US, and we're like, the first best thing to do would be to try to get a celebrity under our belts, obviously collaborate with the brand, and we reached out to Mr. Faisal Qureshi, who's our celebrity partner in FQ, the line we're launching. He also happens to be my dad's favorite Pakistani celebrity, so the first person to actually endorse our group, the Dua group, and then the Dua brand, under which we're launching the FQ label. We have a lot of land in the Middle East, alhamdulillah. Abhi to bas we just got here. We're looking to do a few signings with a few Middle Eastern-based influencers who will be signing. From there, we'll be getting our start into the Middle East, and after that, we'll see where Allah takes us. The response has been phenomenal. We were at Filmfare yesterday. We had a little sniffing session with everyone who was passing by for FQ, and the feedback we got was phenomenal. Another reason we chose the Air region because the fragrances are very oriental, and obviously the Air market loves oriental fragrances, so it is the perfect fragrances for this market, and the response has been absolutely phenomenal so far, alhamdulillah.
Obviously, I'm feeling very lucky and very glad, very humble, because few months back we don't have any idea that this will be happen very soon. So all credit goes to him, obviously. We are meeting people in Dubai, a lot of Indians, Arabs, Pakistanis. They love Pakistani dramas. They love Pakistani actors. So this is his idea that we should come here and do this. So we're here, and I hope people will support us like anything.
it's time for us to take a quick break, so stay with us. A famous saying goes, the real secret of success is enthusiasm. And to connect your enthusiasm with success, we have our experts Shane Phillips and Peter Baker.
And now on Bedazzled, it's career tip time.
And today, we're going to talk about how to get promoted. At various points during your career, you're going to be looking for that next opportunity and looking to get promoted. And obviously being promoted in the company that you're already in is actually a great way to progress your career rather than having to go and look for a job in a different company. So what are some tips to give you the best chance of being considered for promotion? We have a couple of them for you today. The first of those, and the most important, is be awesome at your current job. Make sure that you're over-delivering on your current job descriptions and documenting that over-delivery. Making sure that it's very clear to your boss and your boss's boss exactly the contribution that you're making within your current role. That's really important, but that isn't the only thing that's going to get you promoted.
I was always taught you have to be doing the job before you get the job. So when you come in, especially if you're more junior, you finish your work for the day, maybe it's 5 p.m., 6 p.m., and then go around to the senior managers in the company. You can just knock on the door and say, oh, by the way, I'm here for a couple more hours. I finished all my work. If you need anything extra done, it's really my pleasure. I'd love to learn and I'd love to get involved in more stuff. And if one of those senior managers starts giving you more tasks, you're gonna learn, you're gonna grow, and you're gonna build that relationship. Secondly, you wanna be on all the charities, all the events, all the committees that are available within the company, because those are generally chaired by the most senior people in the company. So if they do the charity walk for cancer, get on that committee. And when you approach your volunteer work, treat it like a real job. Come to it to show those senior people what a professional person you are, how punctual you are, and how you get results. And the third concept, just to keep in mind, is that of the power vacuum. I often see employees or staff saying, oh, my boss isn't doing this and this, and that's his job, and he's pushing on me. This is called a power vacuum. There's certain tasks that your boss doesn't want to do. You can step in there and take over those pieces, and that's going to increase your span of control, that's going to increase your influence, and it's going to help you build your relationship with your boss. It's going to help you get promoted.
And so the core lesson here perhaps is don't think of your job description as the total summary of your tasks. That's only the starting point. And looking outside of your job description helps you identify other ways that you can grow into more senior roles within the company and become a candidate for promotion.
This is Shane and Pete wishing all of your dreams come true.
Festive season means big releases in cinema and on OTT. Let's see what's trending this week. Over to Santosh.
Hello everyone and welcome to yet another episode of Watch Me If You Can. This is Santosh. आज हमारे पास अलग-अलग genres के reviews हैं. Horror है, comedy है, drama है. आप पहला कौन सा पसंद करेंगे? Let's start with horror, जो अपने आप में एक comedy है. So let's start with horror. The film we're going to be talking about is Dibuk. अब Dibuk क्या है? It's a Jewish folklore tale about ghosts and spirit. It's a remake of the Malayalam film Ezra. The same director Jay Krishnan has made the film in Hindi. The film stars Imran Hashmi, Nikita Datta, Manav Kaul, Anil George, Denzel Smith, Imad Shah. Denzel Smith, why does he keep doing such short roles? And Imad Shah, what is he doing in this film? It is supposed to be PG-13 rating, लेकिन इसमें horror नाम का कुछ भी नहीं है, PG-13 लायक भी नहीं है. It should be PG-7 or something. बच्चे भी देख सकते हैं. And they'll ask questions like the Jewish spirit is supposed to be possessing the last Jew of the island of Mauritius. लेकिन वो last Jew के मरने के बाद कुछ 20-25 Jew हमें दिखाई देते हैं. तो भैया जे कृष्णन साहब, हिंदी में he calls himself JK, he's written and directed the film. I have a question for him कि क्या सोच के फिल्म लिखी आपने? Imran Hashmi looks so bored in his role that we can only wish that he bounces back with a bang in Tiger 3 because let's move on to the next film for today. इसमें ड्रामा है. It's called हम दो हमारे दो.
वैसे ये हम दो हमारे दो चक्कर में ना रायता फैल गया.
Rajkumar Rao back after a long time with Kriti Sanon. Kriti Sanon is on a roll with so many films back in her kitty.
Paresh Rawal and Ratna Pathak Shah, she is such a dream to watch in the film. So Rajkumar Rao plays an orphan and he falls in love with Kriti Sanon. Kriti Sanon wants to live in a family which is complete. So Rajkumar Rao hires two people to play his parents, which is Paresh Rawal and Ratna Pathak Shah. And they can't get along with each other, so they fight like cats and dogs. Their fight is the mainstay of the Enterprise in an otherwise boring film. But you should watch it. It's out on Disney Plus Hotstar and it's endearing in parts, it's funny in parts. देखी लो, अच्छी फिल्म है. मैं ता कमली हो गई आज मैनू इश्क होया. अगर आपकी ज़िंदगी में ऑलरेडी काफ़ी हॉरर और काफ़ी ड्रामा है, then let's take you to a comedy out on Netflix called My Agent Bollywood. It's a remake of the French series called My Agent, and rightly it's called My Agent Bollywood. The challenge for writer brothers Hussain and Abbas Dalal is to recreate the satire for Bollywood. And what a treat it is. It is the humor surrounding casting agents, how it functions in Bollywood, in the milieu of Bollywood. The series has a lot of cameos starring with Dia Mirza, Tigmanshu Dhulia, Jackie Shroff, Farah Khan, Lilith Dubey, Ali Fazal, Richa Chadda, and so many. Essentially, this is set in an office, a casting agent. They also do endorsements and films and scripts and all that. The characters that are the quirky, it's a satire. Tinu Anand is the director of the company who passes away suddenly. That's how the first episode opens. Stars a whole lot of other actors: Rajat Kapoor, Ayush Mehra, Ahana Kamra, Soni Razdan. Wonderful. Soni Razdan looks so adorable with the dog walking throughout the office throughout the series. The 6-part series is directed by Shad Ali. After a debacle of so many films back to back, the series is quite endearing. It's funny in most parts, so do give it a watch. It's out on Netflix now. Next week is going to be the review of the biggest film of this year so far. Suryavanshi is going to be out in cinemas. I will come back with that. Until then, happy Diwali and a prosperous New Year to all my viewers. Watch me if you can.
With that, it is time for me to go, but please don't forget to share your valuable feedback on our social media handles. Happy festivities once again. Let the good times roll and bedazzled again, same time next week with me, Zora Amin.